Hey guys, welcome back to another Link Evolution deck. By request, I'm bringing some Lunalight action, and let me start off by saying this is not going to be the Raidraptor slash Apex Infinite Negate combo version that people are used to. It is a strong route to take, especially with Tiger still in the game, but I felt it'd be too repetitive after my Raidraptor and Blackwing videos. If you still choose to go this route, I would cut all of the other Lunalight monsters that aren't Martin, Tiger, and Kaleido Chick to put the other cards in. This is going to be primarily fusion based, which is what the Lunalights were intended for initially. With that little disclaimer out of the way, Lunalights are a pretty amazing deck that have used a lot of different variants and engines to turbo out Xyz and Link monsters such as Dangers and Time Thieves. As most of the other videos on the channel, I like starting things out as pure as possible if I can, and I think this deck can operate with just its main archetype cards alone pretty well. Lunalights were intended to be a Beast Warrior fusion deck with a slight pendulum presence initially. As many might be aware, one of the main pendulum scales, Lunalight Tiger, is currently banned in the TCG, but Link Evolution still has Tiger in the game, barely dodging the ban list. Enjoy it while you can, because if another update does come out, Tiger will probably be banned like other cards have in the past post-update. Tiger can bring back any Lunalight monster from the grave by negating its effects, making it unable to attack and destroying it in the end phase. While the drawbacks seem fair, this card alone leads to reusing materials for extra deck summons repeatedly with minimal cost. The main way Tiger was abused was through the use of Yellow Martin and Blackwing Zephyros, both who have similar effects to bounce a card back to the hand and special summon themselves. Once Tiger returns to the hand, you can reactivate it and revive another monster and repeat the cycle depending on how many ways you can keep getting it back to the hand. Kaleido Chick is the starter of the deck, being able to send any Lunalight from the deck or extra deck to the graveyard. You usually want to get things rolling from this, as you can send Yellow Martin or an extra deck monster to set up for a fusion summon, since his name changes into that monster. This can help bypass some of the stronger fusion monster requirements, who require weaker fusion monster as a material. I also do run Saber Dancer as another option to send for its graveyard effect later on for a potential turn sometimes. A common mistake I did make was thinking Kaleido can trigger Crimson Fox, but you'll see in the video that I learned that it cannot. Outside of the mentioned monsters so far, everything else is strictly to help with the fusion aspect of the deck. Using Crimson Fox as a material can lower a monster's attack to 0 for easy lethal for your fusions, while Purple Butterfly and Blue Cat can boost their attack levels to scary numbers. Lunalight Wolf is the other pendulum scale, and his graveyard fusion summon effect was actually quite useful at times, especially if you use Kaleido's effect while it's negated. Even if Kaleido gets negated, it can still send monsters to the grave for Wolf to use. It just won't get its name changed, so it's a helpful thing in some cases. Lunalights also have some interesting spells and traps that have better effects when they are in the grave that trigger by discarding, which helps set up Martin, Zephyros, and other cards as well. Perfume gets you a nice search, while Serenade can special summon a monster from the deck. These are ideally what you want to mill with Foolish Burial Goods, but you can also utilize a Magician's Soul engine to draw for discarding them as well. There's a lot of different routes and engines you can use, but for now we're going to get into the replay. We have one of the most awkward hands in the video, but I do my best to get a decent defensive play going for us. Nibiru is an amazing card to run in this deck because we have plenty of ways to get through any strong tokens we can make thanks to our fusion monsters. While there were some other options we could have went into, such as Tiger King or Time Thief Redoer, Baguska felt like a safe option to stall a bit until we get some better pieces in the hand. Unfortunately, with my luck, I get hit with a Kaiju right away, so that doesn't go as smoothly as I pictured it initially. Once I start to see my opponent's play start to play out though, I know Nibiru is going to come in handy here, so we're not completely screwed yet. Seeing the heavy monster spam so far, I decide to hold on Nibiru until I know for sure he is done with his monster summoning, ideally right before the end of his main phase. Regardless of the outcome, we do need a decent card to draw to get a fusion play to destroy the Nibiru token. There isn't much we have to worry about except something that can negate Nibiru, but with the level 8 presence being shown, I know I'm clear, especially after seeing Jaglubion hit the field. Jaglubion being played now is even better since my opponent can no longer special summon after he uses his effect, which he will to summon Numeron Dragon for the OTK. Even if we don't get a decent card, we can survive a turn hopefully by setting our monster or using Martin's effect in a worst case scenario, since he is almost spent now. Of course, if we do get the card to give us lethal, we will go for it, and there was quite a few options that could have helped on our top deck. While Wolf may seem lackluster here, we can use Martin's effect to bounce it back for free as opposed to using our normal summon on Butterfly. With Perfume in the grave, we can search Tiger, although Kaleido Check would have been another decent alternative to make things quicker with a similar result. From here we have 2 level 4, so we can go into Brotherhood of the Firefist Tiger King. Going into Tiger King does give us that search for Kaleido, along with another monster, so with Wolf now having the appropriate targets to fusion summon, we can wrap this duel up easily finally. Depending on what kind of board you face, you can send the appropriate fusion monster to the grave with Kaleido Check to make your fusion summons easier. If your opponent has a board with multiple monsters, or monsters in defense like now, sending Panther Dancer as the cost to summon Leo Dancer is preferred, while sending Cat Dancer to summon Panther Dancer can be better for monsters left in attack mode. Like I said before, there are tons of things to try with this deck, so I might showcase something later on in the match video or something similar. That's it from me though. Expect the content to slowly pick up again finally, so I hope you guys enjoy the replays, and like and comment what you want to see next.